ZANU-PF is now facing a very serious situation as the CAB3 move begins to slow down, and the main issue right now is the role of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces, the ZDF, which has suddenly become the center of attention in this whole matter. What looked like a strong and smooth political move is now meeting resistance, and this resistance is coming from legal understanding, institutional balance, and the way the constitution is designed. As things are happening, the pressure is building step by step. The plan behind CAB3 is still being pushed, but now there are strong questions being asked about how far this process can go without creating problems, especially when it comes to keeping the military separate from political influence. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any update as this story continues to unfold in real time. Now, the issue here is simple to understand. The Zimbabwe Defence Forces are meant to protect the country and remain neutral. They are not meant to take sides in political matters. But as CAB3 is being discussed and pushed forward, there are growing concerns that the line between politics and the military could start to look unclear. This is where the obstacle becomes very serious. Legal minds are now carefully looking at every step. They are checking whether anything in this process could go against the constitution. Because once the constitution is involved, things can slow down very quickly. If any part of this process is seen as stepping outside the legal framework, it can lead to challenges that may delay everything or even stop it completely. So right now, the situation is not just about moving forward. It is about moving forward carefully. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue to break this down in a very simple way for everyone to understand. Inside the political space, the pressure is not only coming from outside, there are also quiet concerns building from within. Not everyone is speaking openly, but the signs are there. When a decision starts raising too many questions at the same time, it usually means there is tension behind the scenes. And this tension is growing because the stakes are high. CAB3 is not a small adjustment. It is something that can influence how leadership and power direction continue in the country. That is why every step is being watched very closely. Now, let's look at what makes this even more sensitive. Zimbabwe has a history where the relationship between politics and the military must always be handled with care. So once any situation begins to touch that area, people become very alert. This is exactly what is happening now. The moment the discussion reached the role of the ZDF, everything became more serious. Please like this video and subscribe and stay with me as we continue this important update. At this point, ZANU-PF is trying to balance two things at the same time. On one side, they want to continue with the CAB3 process. On the other side, they must avoid creating a situation that brings legal or institutional problems. This is not an easy position to manage. If they move too fast, they risk strong reactions. If they slow down too much, they risk losing control of the momentum they have already built. That is why it looks like they are now under pressure from different directions. And this is why we say they are cornered in this situation. Not because they have no options, but because every option now comes with a challenge. Please like this video and subscribe so you can keep getting clear updates like this. Now, another important part of this story is how the public is reacting. People are paying attention, people are listening, and people are asking questions. This is not something that can move quietly. Every step is being discussed, and every move is being analyzed. And when the public begins to focus on something like this, it adds another layer of pressure. Because now, it is not only about internal decisions, it is also about public understanding and trust. As this continues, more voices are likely to come in, more questions will be asked, and more clarity will be demanded. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue to follow this developing story. Now, let's go deeper into the main issue again, which is the role of the Zimbabwe Defence Forces. The Constitution clearly places the military in a neutral position. Their duty is to protect the nation, not to influence political direction. So any situation that looks like it is bringing them closer to political matters becomes a serious concern. Even if it is only a small connection, it can raise big questions. And those questions are what we are seeing right now. Legal experts are carefully looking at whether anything in this CAB3 process could create that kind of connection. If they find anything that does not align properly with the Constitution, it can lead to formal challenges. And once formal challenges begin, the process can slow down or become more complicated. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay updated as this situation develops further. At the same time, there is also the issue of perception. Even if everything is being done within the law, how it looks to the public still matters a lot. If people feel that certain lines are being crossed, it can create tension, even if technically everything is allowed. This is why perception is very powerful in politics. And right now, perception is playing a big role in this situation. ZANU-PF must now manage not only the legal side, but also how everything appears to the public. This is where things become even more complex. Please like this video and subscribe for more clear and simple breakdowns like this. Now, looking ahead, there are a few possible directions this situation can take. One direction is that adjustments may be made to reduce the concerns being raised. This could help ease the pressure and allow the process to continue more smoothly. Another direction is that the push continues as it is, which could increase the tension and lead to more challenges. And there is also the possibility that discussions become deeper, with more involvement from different groups and institutions. Whichever direction it goes, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. Please like this video and subscribe as we continue to bring you every update. Right now, everything is happening step by step, and each step matters. Every decision, every response, and every reaction is shaping what will happen next. And that is why this moment is very important. Because how this situation is handled will send a message about how similar matters may be handled in the future. So people are watching closely, and as they watch, the pressure continues to grow. Please like this video and subscribe, and stay connected for more updates. At this point, the focus remains on how ZANU-PF will move forward. Will they adjust their approach? Will they slow down and review certain areas? Or will they continue with strong momentum despite the concerns? These are the questions that are still waiting for clear answers. And until those answers come, the situation remains open. Please like this video and subscribe as we keep following this story closely. Now, everything we are seeing shows that this is not just a simple political move anymore. It has become a larger discussion about balance, process, and direction. And when a situation reaches this level, it means it is very important. That is why we will continue to monitor every development and bring you clear and simple updates. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss anything.